Mr. George! Mr. George, do you have a second to spare?
Yes, if you keep stopping to run me over.
So what was your greatest leader in the war that helped you?
My wife was the one who helped us in the winter of Valley Forge while the soldiers were either sick or wounded.
So how cool was it during this time? If I had to say leader, would I have to say Nathaniel Green?
Well, it was enough to make some of your hairs crystallize, and even though he was a traitor, he was my most trusted general.
So how'd you even plan to ambush the British?
Well, as the sun was coming up, we started up the hill while the British were still asleep and putting their pants on.
So how did you manage to get past the river and actually see through all the pitch black outside?
Well, we made an agreement, and I actually agreed to go first, and when I thought it was safe, I almost got sucked under by the current. We actually were carrying lanterns.
I'd like to talk to you a little about the times as president. Would you even handle the pressure of being the first president? There was no example for you to look at. No one had ever done this before. Anyone in the future would be looking at your presidency as one example. Is it a ton of pressure?
Well, I couldn't have done it without the help of John Adams, and if I did on my own, I'd probably make the whole entire empire fall apart.
Why'd you choose to remain neutral during the French Revolution? And the war between Britain and France after all, France was our first ally. Why would he not come for our aid when they needed us?
Well, because they were still busy at war, and the British, they were too busy fighting them off. During your second term, was there a rebel in the Western PA called Whiskey Rebellion? There were the farmers upset. Can you tell us how you handled the situation? Well, the farmers were extremely angry. What were they angry about? How did you respond to the rebellion? They were angry that they couldn't plant tobacco and other kinds of goodies, and they don't have any food, and they won't have any money to pay for the food. Can you tell us about Alexander Hamilton's plan for battling the national debt? Well, there was a very big battle, and he was arguing really angrily, and he thought he had lost his mind to go pay the debt. Why'd you not run for a third term? Because I was exhausted from all that hard work, plus I don't even believe one person should remain in power too long. Looking back on your presidency, what would you do differently? I don't really think I would want to change anything, and now I've got to go and meet with the Founding Fathers, so if you would please do me a favor and crawl back into that burlap sack in which you've been sent over here for this interview. Okay then.